Brian Cashman strikes again as the Yankees have dropped breaking news after breaking news, and the Yankees have turned this deadline upside down into a successful haul. We'll break down all of these moves and how everyone should be ready for the Bronx to be rocking with new talent. What's going on, guys? Alex Brooks back here on Yankees Digest, giving you guys a daily dose of Yankees content every day of the week. And if you guys are not subscribed to these videos, if you are not a part of that 24.7% who are subscribed to these videos, you guys better hit that subscribe button, comment down below. We just had some breaking news that just broke over and over and over again. You guys better comment and subscribe, as we'll get right into this video, as I won't hide it from you guys. Brian Cashman, tip your cap, because he has rejuvenated this Yankees team in more ways than one. And starting off with the first trade that I will talk about that just broke. This was from Jack Curry on Twitter/X. He said, "How about this? The Yankees have acquired Jose Caballero from the Rays for Everson Pereira and a player to be named later. Caballero will be pulled from the Yankees-Rays game. He will only have to walk from the third base side to the first side to meet his new team. He's tied for the MLB lead with 34 stolen bases." And man, this is unbelievable. Jose Caballero tied for stolen bases. He is now a New York Yankee. And the funny thing about this is that the Yankees and Rays were just playing against each other. And I don't think I've seen that in a while, from just mid-game, the only game that's going on at this point right now. You have to go from your one dugout just over to your opponent that you just prepared for. It is unbelievable. Jose Caballero, what an addition for this Yankees team. I mean, he has the stolen bases, and I'll get a little bit more into his stats so far this season. You're looking at his stats: batting average 226, 2 home runs, 27 RBIs. Doesn't really have much in the batting average department, but he does have 53 hits on the season. But we've mentioned it before, 34 stolen bases. This Yankees team just got that much faster. And when you're looking at the debacle from the Austin Wells and how he was having some base running mistakes, now you add a guy like Jose Caballero who can basically get on and be at second after getting a base hit. So an unbelievable addition for the Yankees to get Jose Caballero. And you're looking at it, he is a free agent in 2030. In 2030, he is a free agent. Come on, Brian Cashman. I mean, unbelievable. What a masterclass from Brian Cashman regarding Jose Caballero. He can play shortstop, second base, and third base. I'm just really fired up about all of these guys, and I haven't even gotten to the next guy yet. But Jose Caballero, what an addition for him. He can bring in an instant impact to this Yankees team. And moving over to before we move over to it, just all fired up here. Jose Caballero will provide a ton of speed and versatility for the Yankees. His 34 stolen bases tied with O'Neal Cruz, and he can play every infield spot except first base, and he can play all 3 outfield spots. So this is the ultimate utility player that the Yankees are needing. They obviously added Ahmed Rosario, who is a utility player, but they were rumored to get Willie Castro as that all-around utility player. Now adding Caballero, he can be in any position except first base, where they have a logjam anyway. Now adding him to the New York Yankees. I mean, just really a tip of a cap for Brian Cashman. What do you guys think regarding Jose Caballero and what impact he can make for this Yankees team? And just looking at him hugging his Rays players, and you're looking at that right there. The Yankees are leading 7-4. So you're going from a Rays team that just dropped 3 out of 4 against the Yankees, a big series the Yankees had to get over against the Rays, and now he is hugging his Rays teammates and just has to take a little stroll to the other clubhouse as he gets ready to be with his new team. That's just it's still unbelievable that Jose Caballero is a New York Yankee, but that wasn't the only guy that ended up being a New York Yankee in this just crazy 10, 15 minutes that just dropped with the New York Yankees trade deadline. And looking at the next guy to get Duvall, the Yankees traded Jesus Rodriguez, Parks Harbor, Tristan Vreeling, and one other player. That was Jack Curry breaking it down there. And Duvall is going to the New York Yankees. And, we're just looking at, if I can get this up here, there we go. We can just get this up here as Duvall is now a New York Yankee, as the Yankees have acquired him from the San Francisco Giants, one of the biggest acquisitions that the Yankees are making now for this bullpen. And I couldn't really think of the name Camilo Duvall. For some reason, my brain is just going all over the place. Don't mind me here. Camilo Duvall is now adding to this bullpen with Devin Williams, Luke Weaver, David Bednar, who we just acquired. Now with Duvall adding into this, it's coming together for this New York Yankees team. And now adding him to a bullpen who has just been reeling right now. You just got David Bednar, Jake Bird, and now having Camilo Duvall. I mean, oh my gosh. I was talking about a 1-2-3 punch with Bednar, Luke Weaver, and Devin Williams. Well, you might as well get a 1-2-3-4 punch with Duvall now coming here, and Fernando Cruz, who is doing really well. So this bullpen is ready for October, and I'm really excited to break down a little bit more about Duvall and what he can bring to this Yankees team. He's 4-2 with a 3.09 ERA in 47 games played. He has 15 saves, so he has experience saving games, and he has 50 strikeouts on the season. And another guy with control, 1 year, $4.53 million, and has control until 2028. So the Yankees really just going in here, they said, hey, if we don't have to give up those top prospects like Spencer Jones, like Cam Schlittler, we're going to get these guys who can dominate in the back end of the bullpen and be really good contributors. And I mean, this is something that has just kind of blew my mind, because I thought at the beginning of this that Bednar was going to be Bednar and Bird were going to be the only acquisitions in the bullpen, and then the Yankees were going to go after starters. But I mean, that just proved me wrong there. Proved me wrong, Cashman. Thank you very much. Camilo Duvall is now a New York Yankee. What do you guys think regarding Duvall and his impact? I definitely feel like him with Bednar, Bird, Williams, and Weaver just really doing well with that bullpen, who was struggling a lot coming out of the second half of the season. And now adding him just rejuvenates that bullpen just a little bit more. And something that was very interesting is that the Yankees were hunting for a starting pitcher but couldn't land one, according to Jack Curry. And it's definitely something that was kind of more of a luxury need than an actual need. The bullpen was definitely that need that they had to get, and also having another utility player like Caballero, getting speed, getting someone who knows the bases, someone who has the fundamentals on the bases, is just one of the crucial needs that the Yankees had. But with starting pitching, you still have Fried Rodon, Heels coming back. You have Cam Schlittler, and you have Will Warren in this rotation with Yarborough coming back as well. So you have plenty of guys who can be starters, and you also have some guys in the minor leagues if you need to call them up. So I know that Yankees fans, I wanted a starter. I wanted Sandy Alcantara, but I will take this haul that the Yankees just got from Brian Cashman. Appreciate Brian Cashman waking up and doing his thing for this deadline. And, just looking at another trade that went down that I was going in here, I was going to record about Oswald Peraza, because I thought that was going to be the everything that was going to happen for the New York Yankees, but then just more breaking news came in and it kind of buried the headline of Peraza, which I'm glad about. But Oswald Peraza got traded to the Los Angeles Angels, and give a little bit more on this trade. He says the Yankees are trading Oswald Peraza to the Angels in exchange for Wilberson de Pena and international bonus pool money. That was Joel Sherman on Twitter. And I definitely feel like Oswald Peraza now leaving the Yankees, they needed to have this. They have Ryan McMahon, they have Ahmed Rosario, they now have Caballero. It's just there's too many cooks in the kitchen, and being able to get out of Oswald Peraza just kind of gives the Yankee fans a little bit more breathing room, more just like, oh man, we got the guy who we didn't want as our third baseman now off this team. So no bad taste in our mouths regarding Oswald Peraza. So, 3 big moves that were made from the New York Yankees during this deadline, and just a little bit more I wanted to share with you. Regarding this deadline, this was Jack Curry at the end. He said, that's it for the Yankees today. They added David Bednar, Bird, and Duvall to transform their bullpen, and they added Caballero to give them infield depth, flexibility, and speed. They were hunting for a starting pitcher, but did not end up adding one. And again, I think that the starting pitcher was more of a luxury need than an actual need for this season, because you also get Cole coming back here in 2026. But for 2025, the rest of 2025, I am pumped up to see what these guys like Duvall, Caballero, Bird, and Bednar can do to this team to rejuvenate this team along with Rosario and McMahon. What a haul for Brian Cashman. What a haul for this New York Yankees team. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think regarding all of these trade deadline acquisitions? Did you like them? Did you want a little bit more? Let me know down in the comments, and let us know what you want to see regarding Yankees Digest. But that's going to do it for another edition of Yankees Digest. Appreciate you guys following along through this whirlwind of a trade deadline. And guys, we took 3 out of 4 against the Tampa Bay Rays and had a great deadline. Let's go Yankees.